The Apprentice is set to crown its 17th winner on BBC One tonight as Marnie Swindles and Rochelle Anthony battling it out to impress Lord Sugar and bag a life-changing business deal at the final showdown. Winning the series has proved life-changing for many of the show's previous stars, who have gone on to huge success and fortune under the tycoon's wing. However, the reality series has not avoided its fair share of tragedy over the nearly 2 decades it has been on air. Many viewers will remember fan favorite Stuart Baggs, who sadly lost his life in 2015 in heartbreaking circumstances. With his infection's mix of determination, awkward mishaps and incredible one-liners, Stuart "The Brand" Baggs went down in Apprentice history as one of the most memorable candidates ever. We take a look back at Stuart's heartbreaking story and other dark moments from the BBC Business show. Stuart Baggs. Stuart shot to fame on the 2010 series of The Apprentice, and became a sensation from his very first introduction. His special collection of one-liners, "Not forgetting everything I touch turns to sold" and Stuart Baggs, "The Brand," continue to be quoted by devoted fans. At the age of 21, Stuart was the youngest contestant to ever appear on the show, and made it all the way to the semi-final of the series that was eventually won by investment banker Stella English. After the show, Stuart went back to his home on the Isle of Man where he ran a telecommunications company. The Plymouth Barn entrepreneur returned to the limelight in July 2015 for heartbreaking reasons as news broke that Stuart had died suddenly at home at the age of 27. Police later revealed that Stuart had suffered a fatal asthma attack. Inspector Ian McMillan said at the time, "From the reaction we have encountered during our inquiries, it is clear that this is a tragic and premature loss of such a hardworking and visionary young man. We extend our thoughts to the family at this sad time." Leading the tributes pouring in for the reality TV favorite, Lord Sugar tweeted, "Terrible news, Stuart Baggs has died. My sincere condolences to his family and friends. R.I.P. one of the standout characters of The Apprentice." Lord Sugar in court after winning the 6th series of the show in 2010, Stella English beamed as she shook hands with Lord Sugar to seal her new £100,000 role. However, relations between the two soon soured, with Stella going on to describe herself as the tycoon's overpaid lackey. Stella quit Lord Sugar's company after just a year and later tried to sue him for alleged constructive dismissal. Stella lost the case and Lord Sugar sued her for £35,000 legal costs, which a judge ruled she wouldn't have to pay. Speaking after the case, a relieved Stella said that after once thinking nothing of splashing £200 on a bottle of champagne, she had been left with just £90 in the bank. Stella also said her 2-year marriage fell apart under the strain of the court case and she'd struggled to find employment since. "I'm being treated like a criminal. I can't work, I've been called awful things, my marriage has broken down. I'm on my knees," she said in an interview with the Sunday People in 2013. Stella went on to land a TV role, as the host of Crowdbox, a crowdfunding television channel. Allegations of racism. Lottie Lyon made it through to the semi-finals in 2019, but became known as much for her off-screen escapades as her dramatics in the boardroom during her time on the show. The librarian wound up blacklisted from spin-off series You're Fired as allegations swirled. She'd made remarks about fellow candidate Lubna Farhan in the contestants' WhatsApp group. Lottie denied there was any racist intention behind her words. Addressing the controversy, Lottie said the BBC had left her high and dry after portraying her in a horrendous way on the BBC show. However, the broadcaster insisted that Lottie had been offered the available aftercare services despite not being asked back for the reunion. The well-being of the candidates that take part in The Apprentice is of paramount importance, and the production team has a thorough and robust duty of care protocol in place, which includes an experienced network of support for candidates before, during and after filming, a BBC spokesperson said in a statement at the time. Strict sex ban. The Apprentice bosses have been left tearing their hair out in previous series over contestants getting amorous with each other in their huge shared mansion. It was reported in 2016 that several candidates were intimate underneath the sheets, and in 2019 two hopefuls were also accused of kissing. Bosses even had to remove the boys from the girls' room, as rules strictly state competitors were banned from getting up to mischief under the sheets. Both couples would suddenly disappear, and there were several times they'd be found upstairs under the covers, kissing, a Mirror insider revealed. Production team researchers had to go into one of the girls' rooms and tell the boys to move back to their own beds. While BBC production staff were riled, Lord Sugar also put his foot down, ranting that the show isn't Love Island. So to prevent it from happening, chaperones will now be watching the contestants at all times. Lord Sugar has always hated the idea that some of the contestants might be getting together behind the scenes while filming, a source revealed. This isn't Love Island. To him, the process should be solely about business. The latest batch of contestants face stricter monitoring than any past group. Staff have been tasked with ensuring contestants keep their eyes on the prize and not on each other.